I feel like there's something that I'm missing here. And it's something that I have been thinking of a long time ago before this case. But I cannot put my finger on it. It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Yep. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next week it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. They'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I cannot do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh! Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said! I got an objection! Oh my! What the? Iggy! You dirty rat! Come sure, you wolf. Well, I'm sorry, sir. It got over me. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. I didn't want to risk it. He was about to steal my wallet. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. Yeah, that was a pretty good pose, must say. You watched too many Charles. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Alright, what do you have to say about yourself? Like, what is this place? What is the little shack anyway? Oh, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Hey, come on. I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. Also, I guess you made you brought up a lot of flags over here for some reason. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet. It's cold. It's got no power. And it looks like it's about to collapse. Ah, like Gumshoe's house. Sounds a lot like my apartment there. Yeah, exactly. One thing's for sure. No one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's going all buddy-buddy on us, sir. I'm not liking it. He is about to steal my wallet, I'm sure. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth! Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Larry. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No. Not yet. I can know how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this. I really want this man to carry me over the threshold. Look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I going to do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Golly gee! What a great thing. What a great idea. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, do you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? Oh my. And then he's not gonna tell us what this incredible something is. Yeah. But let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on. I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Oh boy. I don't know. Let's examine this place first. That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. Well, I mean, I'd say it's pretty accurate. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for writers. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, Bell. That is a pretty good analogy, must say. The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Whoa, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense. You got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven, because that thing is hell. You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people. Yeah, and you're tainting it with your Larryness and your buttses, and such. Those go all the way to Dusky Bridge. It's pretty long, but easy walk. I fell down 4 times on my way down here, sir. Oh, sorry about that, detective. I ate 4 bananas and tossed their peels on the stairs on my way down here. What? So that's what I was sleeping on! Yeah, like, what were you thinking? Gumshoe, you're just slipping off, like, endlessly there. Be careful on the way back. Those little banana peels are still out there. Well, that's a really important piece of impression right there, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah. Although, I would have to say that there are like 5 banana peels, not 4. I actually ate one as well there, so better be careful about that. This is the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. Yeah. Whether we were talking about the stones, like near the bridge, or the ice, it wouldn't have mattered. You're right about that. He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where. Not exactly what I meant, but alright. He would have slid all the way over here. That would be quite something. Well, what's with the flags though, Larry? What is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. I used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami. Remember? Well, Oh, yeah. You were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Really? I never would have expected that. Be quiet! I'll never forget the shame of that day. It's like a second place to DO6. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. I used to make a lot of lion origamis back in high school and such for a school festival. I mean, not just because, for Zodiac, I am a lion as well, but I think it was there was some other reason for why I made lions specifically. It didn't work out so well. Like, those were on sales as well, so of course nobody bought them. But okay, you know what? Let's like, I am thinking of going for the Magatama right now, so let's do this. Let's see what we can get out of you, Larry, before we let you go on the witness stand once more. The night of crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa! You're really upset, aren't you, AJ? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping. I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white! Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then, he was on fire. The bridge was on fire. The Desk bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey! Why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth! There are still 3 cycles remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where are you saying? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room. By the main hall. By the main hall? Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike during... It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike through Dusky Bridge from your room. I guess so. So you're saying that you were at the main hall at Hazakura Temple, you say? Yeah, like there's no way. You're saying that you were at Hazakura Temple and you saw the bridge on fire from there? Nah. Like, if you were at Heavenly Hall, I could understand that, which is an interesting question. Why didn't you tell that you were at Heavenly Hall, if you were to lie about this? That is because you were at Heavenly Hall at that point. So, yeah, what do you have to say about this? Why are you lying to us about being at Hazakura Temple? This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it's impossible to see the bridge from there. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Dude, I mean, excuse me? I guess we're gonna tell you next time, like right now. Well, how about it? How about what? I mean, you do know that I still have 2 Psycho Locks, so get at it, Edgeworth. Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. Oh no. Larry, what have you done? Now he is gonna do the autopsy report dance. He's gonna do us all! You weren't in a room at the temple, so then, where were you? Okay, I guess we're gonna continue with the Psyclocks. Whew! You don't know that. You don't know that I was in my room. So where was Larry? And why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then. Let's test my theory. The place who witnessed lightning strike Dusky Bridge was from here. Yeah. It couldn't be the Hazakura Temple, and it couldn't be the inner temple, because if you were on the other side of the bridge, then you would have been stuck there. The same way with Maya and possibly Pearls. So it can only be here, at Heavenly Hall. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? Because you made this place your home? You made this place all artsy and such? I mean, it beats me why you would be here in the first place, Larry. It's freaking cold. There's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Yeah, we made that analogy with my house as well. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit, I'm impressed, AJ. You're in a totally different league from Nick. Oh. That's nice. But that still won't help you, so don't tell me. What were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a fair decor. I think you mean a fair decor. Or I think that's how you say it. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no. You really are one scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Yeah. Actually, I mean, the only one that I can think of is Iris. I mean, who else would you be waiting for? Or Elise as well. That could be something, but in which case, who? Is it Iris or Elise? I mean, you care more about Iris anyway. I mean, I've heard... I didn't hear you talk zilch about Elise. You are her apprentice for the sake of catching Iris, so you're probably waiting for her. But can I absolutely be sure about that? I mean, it's not like you care about Bikini and Maya or Pearl. Like, let me look at the note a little bit. Let me see this. Not a testimony. There you go. Note to Iris. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Home. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. I was thinking about this, but this does not sound like Larry whatsoever. Like, this sounds like a blackmail letter. Like, why would Larry do something like this to Iris? Unless he turned evil. I mean, that's something. But other than that, this definitely doesn't sound like Larry. But then again... Okay, well, let's go with Iris nonetheless. I mean, if you were to wait for somebody, it would definitely be Iris. Otherwise, you wouldn't give a fuck. And there's only one person you wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before. Don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Ooh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. Now that'll because of my chilly glare, Larry. Oh damn! That's good. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris? Huh? He has some kind of evidence. You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Why are you just guessing? And this is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. I don't know. I mean, I could say that this is the evidence, but again, this doesn't really sound like Larry whatsoever. The evidence. So I don't think that's that I should present like any profile whatsoever. Weather data, photo of Elise, occult. Doesn't really say anything. Rang lights out bell at 10 PM and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could say that it was the note to Iris, but and there isn't really much we can go with, to be honest. So, yeah, sure, let's go with this. Here's your evidence. You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey! Give that back! You're embarrassing me! What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. How could you? Yeah, you're even doing blackmail to lure girls to your place? Shame on you, Larry. Shame on you. You're becoming worse with time. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh! Oh! First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book. Letter writing for dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that, you dumbass. That's what you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. I'm so sorry. Wait, really? Well, what kind of secret does Larry know about Iris? And if this is really true, then wow, that is just terrible. That is just a new low, Larry. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? You saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't carry you, scumbag. Friending a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what. You tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose our secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? What did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Oh, give me a break. It's a love letter. Have you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love for her burns so hotly, it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Eh? I mean, okay, we know that you're a dummy, but still, what does this... Like, what part of this letter makes it a love letter? Unless... there is a completely different letter out there. It could be very well true that Larry wrote a letter to Iris to come here to Heavenly Hall. But this is not the same letter. This is a similar letter written by somebody else, except it's a blackmail letter, not a love letter. So, then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Oh. You're not lying about this, are you, Larry? Nah, you're lying. There has to be like a secret, like a totally different letter somewhere. And somebody tried to copy your letter, but as a blackmail, so that we would accuse you of being the criminal. That has to be it. Obviously, you wouldn't want our lady bikini to know about it, right? How about our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair? Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Oh, give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh! You're not bullshitting us, aren't you? You're saying that this is the letter that you actually wrote. And you're saying that the secret is actually the love between you and Iris. Okay, well, if that's the truth, then I guess I was overthinking it, I guess. Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Reggie gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Iggy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Oh, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Right. Hey, come on. Don't let it get you down. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something. I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. He is right. Yeah, well, good catch there, Gumshoe. Although a part of me would say that that is the fire, but you know, even someone like Larry wouldn't say that about fire on the bridge. You wouldn't say that that is incredible. Nor, like, if we are to go with what Iris said as it being the truth, then Larry did not meet Iris last night at 10 PM. And he would say that that incredible something, it would be Iris, but he did not meet her. So, what is this incredible something that you're mentioning here, Larry? Larry. But what? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another, or I'm gonna strangle you to death. Yeah, what is this something incredible? I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. Well, what doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have made all those logs. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Ah! No! Mary, you're not helping us one bit here. Why? What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Is this what it feels like to be in despair? Is this what it feels like to be in Wright's shoes? Why are you glaring at me like that? Like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? Just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. February 9, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1.
Oh my, Mr. Larius feels that way about me?
Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed. I mean... yeah, let her be. I mean, how often does she have boys go after her? What can I say? The powerful magic of love is really, really powerful.
Sorry. Just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing.
Worry not. In any case, whatever it was that he saw the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him. Cause oh boy, I know that guy. It will be like just good old times.
Does that mean Mr. Larius is the witness today?
No. I believe that none will be the first to take a stand. Okay, well. We're not gonna go with the hard part yet. We're gonna go with the nun first to ease us into the minefield.
Sister Bikini.
She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out a crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Eddy's daughter, correct?
That is correct. It wasn't me.
Very well. Very well then.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes?
You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed...
Don't worry. I have made the necessary arrangements.
I see.
Iris, it is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted. Yeah. It's all on you, Iris. And wait, that would mean that you have to tell us all the truth that you have.
Very well, sir. Leave my defense in your capable hands.
February 9, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 7. Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Bah! Oh, okay. Oh, sorry for that. I'm not used to reverse horizontal Edgeworth. That caught me by surprise. But yep, Mage Noby, at your service. The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Indeed. Indeedly-do. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. Oh, come on, I had a lot of spells prepared for today. Today's magic show theme is gonna be really cute, and it's gonna be really easy. I'm ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant.
Objection!
The prosecution stands ready.
Oh my!
Ready!
And you are?
Franziska von Karma, prosecuting prodigy.
Oh wow. Well, this is surely a surprise. I mean, Edgeworth did say that he arranged for a new prosecutor as well. Makes sense. Who else could it be other than Franny? Von Karma, I say. Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma.
Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma. That is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case.
Alright, time to prepare for some magic. These are gonna be great for today's trial. Although, there is one more thing I'm gonna need. Ah, finally! Thank you, kind sir. My item has finally arrived! After months and months of waiting. Whew! All worth it. Let's see. Months and months of waiting. Wait a second. Ah, now I remember. I remember what was nagging at my brain yesterday. Back when Nick had Dahlia as his girlfriend, it was said that they were a couple for months, and only very recently did Dahlia attempt to take the bottle necklace from him. What was so questionable about that is, why did Dahlia decide to wait for so long to get that necklace back, since she never cared about Nick, and she only gave him that necklace to not be suspected of murder at the time? Why such a long period of time of this whole pretending to be his girlfriend? Well, I guess I still don't know what Dahlia was doing at that point, but with Iris and the possibility of a twin sister, maybe a switcheroo happened at some point when Iris posed as Dahlia and was with Nick for a while. Until Dahlia came back and said, "Hey, give me my necklace back, you idiot." I mean, it could explain some of the inconsistencies, like Iris's psychologues not appearing when we asked her about the Ivy University, but they did appear when asked if they ever met before. Quite interesting. Sounds like an interesting theory. I say. Hold on, am I hearing voices again? Or... What is it? Not familiar with mine? Blech. Great. Another side story. Alright, well, who is it? A perfect prosecutor. With a perfect past. Who else could it possibly be? Manfred? Yes. I'll come with great delight to see you after all this time. To see you eventually suffer the way I did. Look, your soul has been put to good use. Can you just, I don't know, enjoy the spirit world without interfering in this world's affairs? Actually, why am I even asking? You're just gonna come here and do your ghost Emperor Palpatine thing. Well, if you think they're gonna do whatever the hell you want, you are mistaken. Oh no, my booty detective. You will find that it is you who are mistaken. About a great many things. As punishment for my death, you will fail tomorrow's trial in as many ways as you can, for my amusement. And what makes you think that I'm gonna do that? Simple. You are gonna do it. You have no choice. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. Do it. Not gonna do it. Do it. No. Do it. Stop it. Do it. You're being annoying. Do it. God damn it. Do it.